We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball, and it's next on the show. Justin Verlander will be on the mound for the Stros. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him? We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. Stay tuned for Astros baseball next. Justin Verlander is on the mound for Houston in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Springer, 30 years of age. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And this is taken in by Upton for the first out. Into the box now, Jose Altuve, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Altuve.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. On the move is Trout. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Striding in, Michael Brantley. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Alex Bregman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And he got him.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
So here's Yuli Gurriel as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that's through for a hit. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning. The tag, and they'll get him at second. Go down. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Skied into straightaway right. Goodwin's in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Martin Maldonado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. So digging in now, Kyle Tucker. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Trout is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They still trail 1-0. Here's George Springer. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The center fielder, George Springer.
Hey, no one down here.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away.
Put him away. Give him your best stuff. Here you go.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
1-1.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Strike called. Now the throw down is in time as Castro got him. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Trout coming on. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Astros are down quietly. It remains 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Bregman. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
To 1-2 now. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2. Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. There's Carlos Correa now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
The 1-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
At the plate, Martin Maldonado. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Martin Maldonado goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Into the box, Kyle Tucker. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. George Springer the next to hit, and Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1-2-3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Strike one to start the at-bat.
Plays it first here.
The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, one away, one away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Here's Michael Brantley.
The left fielder, number
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Grounder down the line at third. Rendon has it. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-0. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Hey, nobody out now.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Bregman is retired, and there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Yuli Gurriel. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Into the box, Martin Maldonado. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Ready once again, Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Straight up.
Pops this one up. Rendon is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Ready for another shot now, George Springer. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Angels get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Los Angeles Angels took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Shohei Ohtani earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 6 runs.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Verlander has finished off more than 2,900 innings during his time in the major leagues and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. His line against Justin Verlander, he's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on 2-0. There's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
See it, drive it like you can. Here we go.
Lined hard toward right center. Strong is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. One hit in the inning, but that... Two men are out now in the Angels' sixth, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Make the turn.
Here's Justin Upton now. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. There's ball 4. Ready for another chance? Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, the 1-2. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this?
Hard 90, hard 90.
Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Angels get... Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
The left fielder, Justin Upton.
All right, back to him on the mound. And there's one away to Gurriel, and they get them both.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first. So close to baseball history.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Los Angeles Angels rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Andrew Heaney is the winning pitcher of record. Justin Verlander is settled with the loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Sorry, I can't speak English.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels.
We are under the lights as the show gets... Coming to the plate now, Shohei Ohtani, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it. 2 gone. All set for the start of the fourth. Shohei Ohtani digging in next. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
Correa will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Angel. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Shohei Ohtani. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Houston Astros took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. We are under the. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Verlander has finished off more than 2,900 innings during his time in the major leagues. And with over 3,000 strikeouts, he's approaching the top 15 on the all-time strikeouts leaderboard. And that's in there. Base hit.
Get here. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it right here.
And the run will score as the Angels grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Digging in, Justin Upton. And the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman gloves it. Altuve for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Like the can up there, huh?
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Shohei Ohtani. And it's given the Angels a 4-2 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Shohei Ohtani will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Brantley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left to the bottom. All set to start the 9th in this one. So here's the cleanup hitter, Shohei Ohtani. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Hey, get your pitch, see through, Lyle. Let's go.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out.